Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the New England Sports Center for this Elite Eight matchup in the Division II MIAA State Playoffs as the 8th-seeded 18-4-0 Hopkinton Hillers take on the 17th-seeded 14-6-2 Norwood Mustangs. Tom Nappy on the call, John Ritz on camera, and it should be a great battle here tonight to determine who will advance on to the Final Four. The Hopkinton Hillers so far in the postseason have taken down North Attleboro and Westwood this past Wednesday. A very exciting game against Westwood. As far as the Norwood Mustangs, they have some very impressive wins as they took down 16th-seeded Marblehead in the round of 32 and followed it up with an upset Sweet 16 win over first-seeded Tewksbury on the road 5-2. So it will certainly be a battle out there tonight. We'd like to welcome everyone watching in Norwood. We understand there's a lot of people in Norwood watching. And of course, we welcome all the fans of the Hopkinton Hillers. Strap in, folks. It should be a great battle here tonight as we have ourselves a TVL Large-themed Elite Eight matchup between the Hopkinton Hillers and the Norwood Mustangs. Who will advance on to the Final Four? We shall see. Right now, let's send it down to the ice for the opening announcement. And there you have it, the opening announcements and the national anthem, and we are ready to go. It is an absolutely packed house here at the New England Sports Center. I'm very happy we are in Rink 1 today, which has a great seating capacity because it is certainly needed. A big turnout from Norwood High School to root on their Mustangs, and of course, a big turnout from Hopkinton High School to root on their Hillers. Tom Nappy happy to be with you on the call. John Ritz on camera as we are set to go here at Rink 1 of the New England Sports Center. These two teams split the season series. The Hillers took the win back on December 14th right here at New England Sports Center, 5-0, but then Norwood got some revenge on February 1st as they took a 6-3 win in their home arena. So something's got to give. Who will take the season series and advance on? We shall see. The Hillers working left to right across your screen for this opening period. As Norwood trying to move it up the ice, Valeri feeds it across over to the corner. Morse sends it up. Tosca trying to knock it up the far side boards. Up behind the net it goes. Parker Wynn sends it along the near side. Carrazza trying to maneuver up the ice. He's diverted. Pass over by Morse. Tosca sends it to the Norwood net, and it's going to be covered up by Anthony Amato, your junior goaltender. Goaltender matchup for tonight's game. Jack Lang, a senior for the Hopkinton Hillers, and Anthony Amato, a junior for the Norwood Mustangs. Wyatt Tosca on the faceoff for the Hillers as it moves up the far side. Zolotarov puts it into Norwood territory, tracked down in the corner by Mark Trahan. Sent back into Hiller territory, and we will get a faceoff with the icing call at 14:05 left to go in the first period. And it is certainly exciting for the Hillers to have their first playoff games in team history at the New England Sports Center this season, and they didn't get one or two, they got three. There's a shot as that's going to be off of Amato, a rocket of a shot by Mera off the goaltender out of play. And this is a great facility to have these playoff games at. A lot of seating capacity, great atmosphere, and some good food as well. Mera sends it in front of the net, sent up the near side by Mark Trahan. Now along the far side. Up goes Moynihan into the neutral zone. Gillis sends it to the corner. Look out, official. Zolotarov with the pass over to Manser. Manser to Scardino. Scardino trying to work it up the near side. He lost it as Trahan sends it back up the near side. Manser going to send it across over to Zolotarov. He looks for Purpura. A little too much mustard on that pass. Floats towards the net. And it's covered up with a quickly approaching Charlie Purpura. We'll get a face-off. Well, it is certainly exciting to see two TVL large teams battle their way into this Elite Eight game. And the TVL has had an incredible showing in the postseason and really all winter sports, as that is batted out of play. TVL girls basketball still has several teams alive. Hockey still has these two teams as well as Medfield alive. The TVL certainly strong in this winter season. Declan DeRocher up against Jacob Sheehan in Hiller territory, and you can hear the crowd making some noise. They are pumped for this one. DeRocher over to the near side, popped off the boards by Parker Wynn. Along the corner, Morse back to Wynn. Wynn feeds it over to Purpura, trying to work his way up the ice. And a shot there is diverted off the stick of Sheehan. Now along the corner and sent over by Bertinelli. Here comes DeRocher. DeRocher swipes it into Norwood territory. Around the boards it goes. Well, out there tonight, you got two teams, a whole lot of speed. Very talented skaters, some great shooters on both sides as well. Very even matchup here in this Division II bracket. Some good moves here by Title. Title with a couple of Mustangs in front of him, takes a shot turned away. Good save by Amato. Jammed up now along the near side. Squirts over to the corner. Merritt trying to dig it out. It's a good back and forth. That was Title trying to dig it out, excuse me. And we'll get an offsides as crossing a little prematurely is Ryan Valeri. This faceoff comes at 12:01 left to go in the first period. And right now we're seeing a whole lot of speed out there. Both teams just trying to fly by their opponent and get some good shots off. Title up against Sam Lally. We'll do it again. And Sam Lally gets kicked out of the face-off. Ryan Valeri will take over. Along the near side. Jammed up along the boards. Trying to dig it out, Manser. And deflected by Title as Sheehan was looking for the pass. Along the corner, Shahan. He'll send it up. Back and forth we go. Up the near side goes the puck, and a collision between Manser and a Norwood Mustang. Manser with the puck, takes it around, sends it up the far side, and Ian Tosca puts it towards the net. Hiller's in the midst of a change. Gillis sends it up. Mustangs looking for some pressure. Taking it around is Connor Lydon, an assistant captain for the Mustangs. Jammed up along the near side, shoots out. Morse getting in there in front of Gillis. Gillis with it, pops it off the boards. Morse will bring it around, over to Wynn. Wynn back to Morse. Morse along the far side, McPherson. McPherson flings it into Norwood territory. Dropped by Wynn. Wynn wraps it around. Well, an important facet for tonight's game for both teams, or I'd say an important achievement you want to make, is try to have the least amount of penalties. You don't want to give either side a power play opportunity. Scardino puts it off the near side corner. Sent over by Ed Carroll. Over to Beardinelli. Beardinelli looking to approach. He lost his balance. Zolotarov up the far side. And we'll have an icing call. We'll get a face-off at 9:59 left to go in the first period. And we'd like to welcome all the businesses that have this game on, broadcasting in their fine establishments. We understand there's quite a few in Norwood, as well as the Hopkinton area, taking in this game, having some viewing parties. A big shout out to both Norwood and Hopkinton. This should be a great one, as it's sent up by Purpura. Back ice goes Sheehan. Manser pops it off the far side board, sent up by Iarici towards the net, covered up by Amato. You know, the Hillers getting the puck to the net, and they are going to look to try to establish some shots. Anthony Amato, very good goaltender for Norwood, and you're certainly going to have to get a lot of pressure on him to try to get some points on the board. Into the neutral zone. Zolotarov takes a swipe at it, as racing in is Valeri. Manser over to the far side as Zolotarov is diverted, but able to send it over to Ian Tosca. A good battle along the far side boards. And that is sent back by Ed Carroll. Pass over by Zolotarov. Ian Tosca working it up the ice. Big hit delivered. And here comes Carrazza. Carrazza racing in, takes it, makes it! Joe Carrazza again! 1-0 Hillers, none other than Joe Carrazza. He has been absolutely sensational in this postseason. He gets a hat trick last game against Westwood, 2 goals against North Attleboro, and he has one here tonight. 1-0 Hillers at 9:06 left to go in the first period. And we're very happy to see they get a new scoreboard here in the New England Sports Center as well, with fully functioning numbers. Big thank you to the New England Sports Center for the terrific upgrade. Shahan trying to send it up. Mara gets in there, leaves it behind, into the slot, and that shot by McPherson diverted. Getting in front of him was Sheehan. Up the near side goes Sheehan. Pass across, along the right circle, backhander, off the post, loose puck! And it's put in, Norwood responds! Sean Dittmeyer able to get in there and pop it in off the deflection. And we have ourselves a battle. That goal comes at 8:38 left to go in the first period. I believe that was Andrew Gillis on the assist. Here we go, folks. It could be a lot of scoring here tonight. Mara. Oh, we're going to have an offsides. Mara was just about to line up a nice-looking shot. Pavitt Mara up against Jacob Sheehan. Into Hiller territory. Hayward going to try to turn it up the ice. He'll send it to the far side. Morse. Morse up to McPherson. He takes a swipe at it. Into the corner it goes. Mara going to try to dig it out. He'll deliver a hit. And he's up against Kevin Roach as they are just jammed up right now. McPherson gets in there. Out towards the net, and it's wrapped up by Amato. We'll get a face-off at exactly 8 minutes left to go in the first period. The Hillers getting some new skaters on the ice. DeRocher, Purpura, and Resnick. Along the corner. Resnick's in there. Purpura trying to dig it out. Sends it up. Zolotarev looking to send it back into Norwood territory. And Resnick comes out with it, looking for the shot. He's diverted. DeRocher sends it back. Manser just a little high. He was aiming for that top right corner. Zolotarev towards the net, turned away. Resnick sends it behind. DeRocher trying to send it out. That shot deflected. Purpura. And his shot diverted. Sent along the near side. Nice job by Purpura keeping it in Norwood territory. Purpura takes it, looking for the shot. And that shot had a nice interfered hit to it as it was rolling in slow as Norwood sends it away. Carrazza. Up to Zolotarev. Zolotarev towards the net, and it is nearly wrapped up. Actually, Amato missed it, but fortunately his teammate right there to take it. Good steal there by Ian Tosca. Sent over to Title, backhander just wide of the net. Up the far side, and that shot by Manser is diverted. Along the near side now. Morse sends it up. Carrazza. And that's off the glove, I believe, of the goaltender, Amato. And here comes Norwood looking for a break. Good pressure by the Hillers. Martin racing in. That shot turned away by Lang. Up along the near side. Carrazza comes out with it. Carrazza racing in. Around a Mustang, and the puck knocked away. And now Norwood looking for a breakaway. Valeri takes the shot, and a glove save by Lang. A good save there by Jack Lang, and Ryan Valeri, a dangerous shooter, someone you do not want to let get too much ahead of you. Well, we saw Joe Carrazza come up with his 21st goal of the season to make it a 1-0 game at the time, but Norwood quickly responded, courtesy of Dittmeyer, who scored his 10th goal, as that is turned away. They actually had 9 during the regular season. I don't believe the playoff totals are in the stats that I have. And there's a wrister a little high. Over the net goes Dittmeyer. Flipped up by Parker Wynn, sent up by Morris McPherson. Pops it off the boards. Mara trying to get in there. Sent to the corner by Dittmeyer. Wynn digs it out. There goes Parker Wynn as Norwood in the midst of a change. Now the Hiller's going to make a change. Along the end boards, Mara sends it over. Zolotarev getting in there. That shot got away from the goaltender and rolled along the line and out of harm's way. Narrowly a goal there as it just got by Amato. And now here comes Manser. Manser racing and shot, and it's in! Dylan Manser! Manser just had a beauty of a break to the net. There was no stopping him, and he puts it in at 4:53 left to go in the first period. 2-1 Hillers. Ryan Title up against Sam Lally. Zolotarev sends it up. That pass deflected. Back into Hiller territory, trying to get to it. Valeri. And we're going to have a call here. It is going to be on Ryan Title. So Title heading to the box for 2 minutes. That'll be an interference call. So Norwood on the power play. Big opportunity here to get right back into the game. That shot turned away off the stick of Ed Carroll. Well, the Hillers had a great penalty kill against Westwood in the last round. They're going to have to do it again here. That's sent back into Norwood territory. Here comes the Mustangs. Racing in, that shot wrapped up by Lang off the stick of Lally. We'll get a face-off at 4:04 left to go, 1:22 left on the power play. In the Norwood territory. Mustangs really hoping to take advantage of this power play opportunity. Hiller's doing a good job at keeping it out of their zone. Along the near side, Mara. Mara flings it into the corner. It's stalled by Amato. Along the near side, Beardenelli. He'll send it across. Dittmeyer. Pass over to Sheehan towards the net. Turned away And then it's brushed away by Parker Wynn. Mira on a break. Mira racing to the net. Shot turned away. What a save by Amato. That was a grand opportunity for Mira, but a great job by Amato. Not often Mira stopped on those breakaway opportunities. Rushed back into the neutral zone by Morse, racing up Sheehan. Along the far side, a couple Hillers on his tail. To the corner he goes. Beardinelli with it. Gets it over to Dittmeyer. Now along the near side corner, brushed away by Wynn. And nearly put out of play along the far side as it goes off the glass. Pass over by Wynn. The power play has expired. A great penalty kill by the Hillers. And Carrazza going to get tripped up. Along the near side, Wynn over to Morse. And these officials, they've done a great job in this postseason overall, but they're going to try to call as little as possible. They've really just been sticking with the blatant penalties, and that's the way that you should officiate in the postseason. So certainly a kudos to the officials all postseason long up to this point so far. Along the far side, trying to dig it out was Title. Norwood comes away with it. Along the near side, Trahan, he'll send it across. Zolotarev gets in there. Able to get it by a Mustang, and Trahan collects. Trahan being chased by McPherson. Zolotarev pokes it out. McPherson sends it up. Now with it, Moynihan. Pass over by Zolotarev. Scardino sends it to the far side. McPherson leaving it for Mira. Mira closing in, leaves it out, and it's put in! What a beauty of a pass by Mira! And it was Joe Scardino putting it in. And we're going to confirm it was Scardino, and actually, correction, it was Manser. Dylan Manser with his second goal. A great assist by Mira. A 3-1 Hillers lead at 1:13 left to go in the first period. Pavitt Mira up against Sean Dittmeyer. Manser sends it over to the far side, popped off the boards by Zolotarev. He'll send it up to McPherson. McPherson has some wheels. He's diverted as getting the stick in there was Roach. Jammed up now along the end boards. Roach comes out with it. And that is flipped up the ice and out of play. We'll get a face-off at 50 seconds left to go. Well, this first period could not have been any better for the Hillers, at least so far, of course. They established some great pressure, and they have defended their zone very well, but a lot of game left to go. Mira off the boards. McPherson. Back to Mira. Pop to Zolotarev as he puts it into traffic. Mira trying to leave it out in front. Scardino backhands it. And here comes Norwood Gillis. He's looking to get it over to Dittmeyer. Jammed up now along the corner. Dittmeyer shoots it out. And McPherson able to get the stick on it as he was working against Gillis. 7 seconds left to go in the period. Sent over to the far side, and that'll do it. A tremendous first period by the Hopkinton Hillers. They lead it 3-1. They killed off a penalty and netted 3 goals. You can't ask for much more than that. A tremendous 15 minutes, but a lot of game left to go. After 1 period of play, it's the Hillers 3, Norwood 1. You are tuned in to the MIAA Division II State Playoffs on HCAM. And we welcome you back in to the New England Sports Center for this MIAA Division II playoff game. It is a 3-1 Hillers lead as we enter into the second period. And we want to take this time to give a big shout out to Harry and Nancy Pretoni who are watching. And from the Hopkinton area, hello to Harry and Nancy Pretoni. We are so glad to have you tuning in to HCAM tonight. And also a big shout out to everybody watching across Hopkinton and Norwood, as it has been a very exciting start to this game and a very happy start to this game. If you're a Hillers fan, the Norwood Mustangs still have some work to do as they trail 3-1, but still plenty of hockey left to be played. And both of these teams can certainly score some quick goals. And we saw a lot of quick goals by the Hillers in that first period, as Joe Carrazza found the net once and Dylan Manser with a pair. And we are ready for the second period. Tom Nappy happy to be with you on the call. John Ritz on camera. Hillers working right to left across your screen for this second period. Along the near side, Norwood trying to come away with it. Valeri up the far side. He's diverted by Carrazza. And it's put wide of the net by Ed Carroll. Approaching, a misfire there. And that shot deflected. Into the end boards it goes. Jammed up along the boards. Carrazza looking to approach. Title. Manser along the near side. And that's deflected off the defender. Carrazza. Misfire there. Mustangs looking to work it up the ice. Here comes Sam Lally. He's diverted, able to get it to Gillis. To the corner he goes. And those great Hillers fans that we gave a shout out to, Harry and Nancy Pretoni, they are Joe Scardino's grandparents. As that is up the far side and taken away by the Hillers. Manser sends it up. And we'll get an icing here at 13:36 left to go in the second period. Babbitt Mara up against Sean Dittmeyer. Zolotarev unleashes it along the far side. Here comes Zolotarev. Pass up to Scardino, trying to backhand it into Norwood territory. Mara gets in there, up along the near side, over to Zolotarev, and he sends it just wide. Along the boards it goes, sent back up by McPherson, and now Manser will send it around. Mara trying to dig it out of the corner. Big hit delivered. Over to Zolotarev. That shot is deflected as a Mustang gets in front of it. Manser. And it's taken away. Sent up over to Valeri. Valeri up against Zolotarev. Pass into the slot. That shot is deflected off of Manser. Over towards the right circle, and just from above the circle, Michael Moynihan puts it in for Norwood. What a shot! It's a 3-2 game. Michael Moynihan at 12:44 left to go in the second period. Well, I can tell you one thing, this Norwood team is not going to go down without a fight. It's going to be a battle all the way till the end. Off the face-off. DeRocher deflects it off the boards. Roach tries to send it over. Hillers looking for some pressure. That is sent up by Hayward. Purpura to DeRocher. DeRocher swipes it along the end boards. Back and forth along the far side. Hayward trying to put it up. Morse back there to put it back into Norwood territory. Picked up behind the net by Roach, sends it up the near side. Morse trying to dig it out. Norwood looking for a break. Carroll. And he'll send it out in front of the net. Loose puck, and it's wrapped up by Lang. It was a slow roller in front of the net. Ed Carroll the last to get the stick on it. Lang able to cover it up. We'll get a face-off at 11:46. So far, some good pressure by Norwood in the second period. Ryan Teitel up against Sam Lally. Behind the net it goes. Manser sends it up. Squirts out into Norwood territory. Sheehan trying to track it down, matched up with Teitel. Jammed up along the boards. Who will come away with it? And it will be Lally. Pass over by Martin. Back into Hiller territory we go. Zolotarev leaves it for Teitel. Up to Manser. Carrazza. Gets it over to Teitel. Teitel looking to race in. And was trying to leave it out for Carrazza. Zolotarev puts it wide of the net. Ian Tosca over to Teitel. Teitel back to Ian Tosca, down to the blue line. Manser sends it across to Zolotarev. Zolotarev pops it into the corner. Picked up along the far side by Moynihan. Hiller's in the midst of a change. And here goes a Norwood Mustang getting through. That's Moynihan. And his shot diverted. Zolotarev able to get in front of it. Scardino takes it away. Hillers have a 3-on-1. Approaching McPherson, and it's turned away. A big save there by Amato. Win up to McPherson. Back and forth we go in the neutral zone. Mara comes away with it. Mara racing in, takes the shot, turned away. Mara with the puck. And it's knocked away up the far side. Wynn will chase it down back ice. Over to Morse. Ooh, swing and a miss there by Jacob Sheehan, who was looking for the one-timer. Sent towards Norwood territory. Roach trying to turn it back up ice. He'll get it out of the danger zone. And Mustangs looking to rush in. Good defense there by Wynn as Sheehan was approaching. Along the end boards now, sent towards the net. And Iarici will take it. Scardino, a 2-on-1, racing in. That shot deflected off of Amato. Along the near side corner. And it's dug out. Manser puts it towards the corner. 9 minutes and counting left to go in this second period. A 3-2 Hiller lead. Manser looking to get it up to DeRocher. Purpura looking for Iarici. Stolen away. Ed Carroll. Carroll racing in, puts it to the net. Turned away by Lang. Now along the far side boards. That shot deflected off of DeRocher. Iarici with it. Feeds it over to Declan DeRocher. And he's contested along the near side. Iarici puts it to the right of the net. Manser now along the far side boards, putting on the moves. Looking to escape, leaves it out in front. It's brushed away. Ian Tosca trying to fight for it. Carrazza now. Back and forth along the far side. Carrazza able to put it towards the slot before he takes a hit. TJ Martin racing up the ice. Martin puts it around along the inboards. Zolotarev sends it up. In the Norwood territory, we'll get an icing. Now that's our first stoppage in a few minutes. We'll get a face-off at 7:50 left to go in the second period. That gives us a chance to remind you every Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Be sure to tune in to HCAM Sports Talk for the latest on local sports and high school, college, and professional. That's HCAM Sports Talk Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m. on HCAM. Morse sends it over to the far side. Carrazza trying to dig it out. Turned back up ice by Sheehan. Along the near side. And back and forth we go. And with it is Ian Tosca. He'll swipe it over to Wynn. Doyle puts it along the near side. Back and forth once again. As Ian Tosca trying to take it up. There to divert him, Trahan, and we'll have an offsides. We'll get a face-off at 7:09 left to go in the second period. And despite these two teams typically play a very physical, crazy game against each other as they are division rivals, both teams keeping their cool. They don't want to give a power play opportunity. Along the far side, sent over by Gillis. Popped off the boards by McPherson. Scardino trying to take control. Squirts out into the neutral zone. Brushed back up by Manser. Mara putting on the moves. Pavitt Mara racing in. He's diverted. Trying to dig it out of the near side boards. Zoltarov sends it back to Mara. Mara puts it towards the slot. And the Mustangs able to clear. And towards the net, there goes Dittmeyer. Sent up by Manser. Now Scardino puts it towards the net. Amato puts it to the far side. And here comes Beardenelli. Beardenelli takes a hit from Zoltarov, gets by him, and that shot is just wide. It was a great feed by Beardenelli to Carroll, and they nearly had it. McPherson over to Mara. Manser. And he'll take a hit. Back into Hiller territory, and we'll get an icing at 5:49 left to go in the second period. Back and forth pressure throughout this period. DeRocher up against Lally. DeRocher looking for Carrazza, and he runs into traffic, now trapped behind the net. He's going to come up, or excuse me, that's Resnick. And it's put wide of the net by DeRocher. Here comes Norwood. Racing up the near side, Lally. He has speed, and that shot deflected off the stick of Wynn. Well, both of these teams have great speed, and we've seen a lot of good breakaways by both sides throughout this game. Thing is, when you get a good breakaway against either of these teams, you don't have too long until they catch up with you with the amount of speed out there on the ice. DeRocher up against Lally. Put towards the net, punched away by Lang off the stick of Ed Carroll. Along the far side, DeRocher looking to close in. Resnick gets in there, back to DeRocher. DeRocher brushes it into the slot, and it's cleared away. Sent up by Valeri. And now it's taken back by the Hillers. Purpura will ring it around. Up the far side goes Wynn. Along the end boards now. Valeri trying to take it out. Ian Tosca to Title. Title out in front. Carrazza, that shot deflected. Andrew Gillis able to get in front of it. We'll get a face-off at 4:38 left to go in the second period. I don't know if I've ever seen Rink 1 so packed. It's just about full in here. Great crowd on hand to take this game in. as you would expect. Carrazza, glove save by Amato. Well, Norwood, Hopkinton, two very good examples of the tremendous amount of school spirit that runs throughout the TVL. Cam McPherson up against Sean Dittmeyer. Mara pops it around. Along the far side, Hayward matched up with Gillis. Hayward takes a hit. Gillis trying to come around with it. Up the far side he goes. Scardino sends it up. McPherson trying to escape, and we're going to have a call here. That's going to be a trip against Norwood. Hiller is going to be on the power play for the next 2 minutes. And Sheehan will that's going to be Mark Trahan heading into the box for the interference call. McPherson on the faceoff for the Hillers, jammed up along the corner. Scardino. Hillers have a big opportunity here. Manser to Mara. Mara takes the shot, it's wrapped up. We'll get a face-off at 3:54 left to go in the second period. 1:45 left on the power play. Carrazza up against Ryan Nietzsche. Nietzsche trying to clear. Carrazza takes it. Carrazza to Manser. Manser to Mara. Mara puts it across, one-timer, turned away. Joe Carrazza bringing the heat. Jammed up along the corner. Swiped up the ice by McPherson. Carrazza comes away with it. Over to Mara. Mara, top of the circle, shot turned away. McPherson up to Manser. 1 minute left on the power play. Over to Mara. Mara takes a shot, turned away by Amato. Scardino over to Manser. Back to Mara. To Carrazza, shot, no! Turned away, loose puck out in front. Carrazza towards the net. And it's deflected away. A tremendous stand there by Norwood. Anthony Amato, quite a dive. Along the far side. McPherson leaves it behind. Manser across. Mara. Mara trying to find his angle. Takes it a little high there. Manser swipes it along the boards. McPherson trying to dig it out. Matched up with Paul Sheehan. Rushed up the far side by Gillis. We are back at even strength. The power play has expired. A tremendous penalty kill by Norwood. And now, here comes Manser. Shot! And it's just high. And Mara will ring it around. Along the near side it goes. Carrazza. Back to Mara. Mara into Norwood territory. With it is Moynihan. And we're going to have a delayed call here. It looks like Norwood was about to pull their goalie. I believe the call is because they had an extra man on the ice. It's going to be, they'll put Ira Ritchie in the box for 2 minutes. Well, now Norwood has their second power play opportunity of the game. Into the glass along the near side. Resnick trying to get it out of the jam. Towards the net, punched away by Lang, off the stick of Carroll. Resnick puts it into the far side corner, slowed down by Amato. Along the near side, here comes Leiden. Leiden takes it around. With it is Lally. Norwood looking to build up some pressure on this power play opportunity. 1:15 left to go on the power play. Top of the circle, there's a shot sent just wide by Leiden. Approaching. Good defense by the Hillers. Resnick comes away with it. He has a one-on-one. Resnick racing in. Backhands it, and it's behind the net. Over to the far side. Dittmeyer. Dittmeyer puts it along the end boards. Bringing it around is Leiden. 10 seconds left in the period, 35 seconds left on the power play. Towards the blue line into traffic. Mira able to swipe it away, and that'll do it for the second period. A much different story from the first period. Norwood with the lone goal, a whole lot more defense involved on both sides in that period. And after 2 periods of play, it's the Hopkinton Hillers 3, the Norwood Mustangs 2. There'll be 25 seconds remaining on the power play for Norwood in period number 3. You are tuned in to MIAA Division II State Playoff Hockey on HCAM. "15 minutes on the clock. 25 seconds left on the Norwood power play. Tom Nappy on the call, happy to be with you. John Ritz on camera, and we are ready for period number 3. And we are underway. The Hillers working left to right across your screen for this third period. Resnick pokes it over to Manser, and he'll send it up the ice. That'll burn some time. 10 seconds left on the power play. And by the time Norwood gets back down, it'll be just about burnt. There goes Lally. Approaching, and nice defense in front of the net there by Manser and Ian Tosca. Power play has expired. We are at even strength. I'll tell you what, these are 2 very physical teams, typically not afraid to necessarily get those penalties, or at least try to get away with something, but they are both being very conservative in that manner in this game. Hillers have had to kill off 2 power plays. Norwood has had to kill off 1 so far. The MIAA reminds you interscholastic athletics teach many important lessons that extend beyond the sidelines. One such lesson is sportsmanship. Please help teach our students this important life lesson during and after the contest by cheering and showing support for good plays on both teams. Along the far side. There's a shot turned away. What a save by Lang, as that shot was from Dittmeyer. Puck squirts out into the neutral zone, and we're going to have a call. We're going to get an interference call against Norwood. It'll be Connor Leiden heading to the box. And the Hillers are going to be on the power play for the next 2 minutes. Huge opportunity here. Well, it could come down to who takes advantage of the power play opportunities. McPherson up against Dittmeyer. Carrazza up to Manser. Over to Mira. Mira towards the net, deflected at a play off of Amato. Well, I'll tell you one thing we've seen in this game, some tremendous goaltending by both teams. Anthony Amato and Jack Lang have done a great job. Carrazza up against Dittmeyer. It's been well-earned goals in this game. No cheap shots really have made it. Mara sends it across. Dittmeyer gets it up to Gillis, who has a break. Manser trying to divert him. Squirts out. Manser's got it. Up to Scardino. And it's poked away. Peraza looking to get in there. Mara over to the boards, brushes it up the ice. Yeah, I believe we're getting an offsides call here. Yeah, we'll get an icing. 1:20 left on the power play, 13-16 left in the third period. A 3-2 Hiller lead. Along in the corner, Manser off the boards. Didn't quite go where he wanted it, as bringing it around and the shot by Leiden. Fortunately, Lang was ready for it. Manser to Carrazza. Carrazza racing in, and it's poked away. McPherson up to Scardino. Scardino back to Manser. 50 seconds left on the power play. Carrazza in the circle. That shot into traffic, deflected. Behind the net it goes. McPherson trying to dig it out. Matched up with Sheehan. McPherson up to Carrazza. Now Mara. Mara across to Manser. Back to Carrazza, and he runs into traffic. Mara approaching, takes it, and it's deflected. Out of play it goes. We'll get a face-off at 12:17 left to go in the third period. 20 seconds left on the power play. Ryan Title up against Sean Dittmeyer. Yeah, he gets kicked out of the face-off. Ian Tosca will take over. Sent up and around by Wynn. Zolotarov. Towards the net, and a glove save by Amato. We'll get a face-off with 10 seconds left on the power play. Ryan Title up against Sean Dittmeyer. Morse trying to escape. Gets it behind to Title. Back to Morse. He'll come around towards Zolotarov. Title looking to bring it around. It's deflected way up in the air. Dropped by Wynn. Zolotarov pokes it out. And it's swiped up the near side. Power play has expired. Both teams doing a tremendous job on the penalty kill. Andrew Gillis looking to approach. Ian Tosca. Sent over by Zolotarov to the far side. Ed Carroll collects, sends it up. Manser gets it over to Purpura. And miscommunication there as Purpura looked to get it back to Manser. Into Hiller territory. Hayward collects behind the net. He'll come out with it. Sent across by Resnick. Purpura off the boards. And it's sent back up by Norwood. Purpura with it. Leaves it behind. Manser. Ooh, dangerous move in front of the net there. Looking for DeRocher. And we'll have an icing. We'll get a face-off at 10:41 left to go in the third period. Ryan Title up against Sam Lally. Swiped by Manser to the near side. Title looking for Ian Tosca. Sheehan sends it up. Now along the end boards. As Ian Tosca got it over. Carrazza delivering a hit to TJ Martin. Jammed up now along the corner. Ian Tosca back to Manser. And Norwood has it, sent up by Sheehan. Manser pops it off the boards. Ian Tosca trying to escape with it. Sends it back to Title. Title to Carrazza, racing in, and he's going to be diverted. Title back to Manser, towards the net. That shot deflected. To the near side. And it escapes the grasp of TJ Martin as Manser sends it up. Ian Tosca back into Norwood territory. Hiller's in the midst of a change. Sent up by Morse. Mara looking to get in there. Win towards the net, turned away. Along the far side boards it goes, poked out by Morse. Win, pops it off the far side. A race to the puck, and it's collected by Roach. Here comes Gillis. He'll send it across. Morse takes a hit into the boards. Into the neutral zone, sent over by Roach. Morse knocks it up into Norwood territory. 8:35 and counting left to go in the third period. Here comes Norwood. Racing in, Beardenelli takes a shot turned away. Scardino knocks it up and pulled down by Sheehan. Along the far side corner, Zolotarov. Back and forth we go in the Hiller zone. Sent up to Carrazza. Carrazza racing in, takes it, deflected. Amato just gets the leg pad on it. In towards the slot now. Knocked around by Manser. Resnick trying to dig it out. Purpura lost it. Purpura gets in there, sent up by Carroll. Manser up to Purpura, and it's diverted back and forth. And there's a shot wide of the net, Jacob Sheehan. Jammed up now along the near side boards. Out in front, shot in, tie game! TJ Martin makes it 3-3. It was a beauty of a feed. And TJ Martin takes advantage. And we are knotted up at 3 apiece. The goal comes at 7:13 left to go in the third period. Well, the Hillers haven't had a goal since the first period. It's been all Norwood since that 3-1 first. Along the end boards. Well, we said this game was going to be a battle, and it's a battle. Jammed up along the corner. Morse tracks it down. Sends it up. Wynn pops it off the boards. in the Norwood territory. And swiped out of play. We'll get a face-off at 6:14 left to go in the third period. Of course, in the postseason, if we should run into an overtime situation, it'll be two sudden death overtimes, followed by a shootout if necessary. There'll be 2 5-minute sudden death overtime. Along the near side. Dittmeyer trying to leave it in the slot. Zolotarov was there. And the puck gets away. Mira racing in around the defender into the slot. Scardino, no! Mira backhands it towards the net into traffic, deflected. And now here comes Dittmeyer. Towards the net, glove save Lang. We'll get a face-off at 5:41 left to go. Ryan Title up against Jacob Sheehan. Along the near side. There goes Title, putting on the moves. And he's contested as he takes it into the corner. Sent across by Wynn. Scardino towards the net, turned away. Scardino sends it up along the end boards. And hit delivered by Carrazza. Title towards the net, takes it, it's wrapped up. What a save by Amato. And got a little physical behind the net. Gotta keep you cool here. Last thing you want to do is allow a power play opportunity. Five minutes, 1 second left to go in the third period. Carrazza, misfire. Norwood looking for a break. Lally with it. Towards the net, shot deflected. Along the corner, Title trying to dig it out. Morse sends it over. And now Wynn. Up to Ian Tosca. And it's knocked away from Ian Tosca. Mira with it. Mira brings it around. Hiller's getting another pair of defenders out there. That shot deflected. Scardino puts it towards the net. It's wide. Along the near side now. Tracked down by Zolotarov. Oh, Manser ran into the official. McPherson leaves it behind. Manser with a quick shot just wide of the net. Zolotarov leaves it out in front. No one there. Taken by Lally. Lally sent up over to Valeri. Along the near side. And both teams trying to get that puck. That shot deflected off the stick of Gillis. Popped up and dropped down. Still in play. Zolotarov pops it off the boards. Gillis trying to bring it around. Turn away.
Let's go, White!
Roach sends it across. 3:24 and counting. Left to go in the third period. Oh, that pass by Manser was deflected and wrapped up by Lang. Title up against Jacob Sheehan. Morse sends it near side. Flicked into the neutral zone. Off the boards. Carroll gets it back into Hiller territory. Wynn trying to dig it out. It's taken away. Back and forth we go along the end boards. Wynn sends it away. There's a pass over to Ian Tosca. Ian Tosca. That shot deflected. Carrazza colliding with Carroll. Roach sends it over. Well, both of these teams want it bad. Let's see what one wants it more. Morse sent it into the corner by Ian Tosca. Manser sends it into traffic. Carrazza towards the net, and a glove save by Amato. We'll get a face-off at 2:08 left to go in the third period. Cam McPherson up against Sam Lally. Sent over by Sheehan. Racing up the ice, Valeri towards the net. Lang will play it safe. This faceoff comes out 1:52 left to go. Mara up against Lally. McPherson takes over. Mara racing up the near side, sends it around. Coming out with it, Sheehan. Here comes Lally. Trying to close in. Shot turned away. And that shot off of Mara. Mara has a 2-on-1. Leaves it behind for Manser. Back to Mara. And he puts it in. Oh, what a goal! A great feed by Manser.
Let's go!
Unbelievable!
Let's go!
That score comes at 1:20 left in the third period. A 4-3 lead for the Hillers.
Let's go!
Wow! It has been an unbelievable game between these two teams. And will that be the goal to determine who advances on? We shall see. It looks like we have a timeout on the ice. 1:20 left to go. You are tuned in to the Division II state playoffs on HCAM. Listen to that crowd. What an atmosphere here at the New England Sports Center. 80 seconds left to go, 1:20 on the clock. Hillers trying to hang on to a 4-3 lead. And you'd imagine Norwood will be pulling their goalie very shortly. They're going to try to get it into Hillers territory, and then that goalie's coming out, still in for the moment. Here he goes now. Zolotarev gets out in front. Trying to take it around into the slot. That shot deflected. Carrazza has it. And Carrazza lost it along the near side. Puck deflects into the neutral zone. 45 seconds left. Along the far side, sent up by Norwood. Into the corner it goes. And flung towards the net. Ah! It's put in, the finisher! Joe Carrazza! Unbelievable! What a perfect ending for the Hillards. Joe Carrazza with likely, there's still 31 seconds left, but likely the finisher. Norwood likely going to continue to play with an empty net here. Can the Hillers hang on to a 2-goal lead in 31 seconds? One would hope so. Scardino. There's a shot, and it is covered up by Lang. Good pressure by the Mustangs. Mira up against Dittmeyer. Loose puck behind the net. 8 seconds left. Into traffic. Swiped up the ice, and that'll do it! The Hopkinton Hillers are going to the Final Four! A 5-3 win over Norwood, and the Hillers move on to the Final Four. State semifinals, here they come. An absolutely tremendous game by both these teams. A big hats off to the Norwood Mustangs on an absolutely incredible season and a tremendous run, and I'm sure this one hurts for Norwood, but they had themselves an amazing season and took down the #1 seed in Tewksbury. But the Hopkinton Hillers, they get the best of the season series, and they move on to the Final Four in Division II. Unbelievable. And this TVL large rivalry between the Hopkinton Hillers and Norwood Mustangs is going to be a great rivalry for many years to come. And we have seen some tremendous hockey games between these two programs, and this one is certainly one of them. Big congratulations to second-year head coach Scott Hayes, assistant coach Steve Munier, and all of the players on the Hopkinton Hillers as they advance on to the Final Four, taking down the Norwood Mustangs here tonight, 5-3. Time, date, place, opponent, all to be determined. But the Norwood Mustangs will end their season at 14 wins, 7 losses, 2 ties. Hillers, 19 wins, 4 losses, no ties. And the Hillers move on with a 5-3 victory over the Norwood Mustangs here tonight. We'd like to thank everybody that has watched all season long, and we are going to have the trophy presentation. We will certainly stick around for this. A very well-deserved trophy for the Hillers. Unbelievable. The Hillers moving on to the Final Four. 2 games away from a state championship. Can they do it? We shall find out. But that is going to do it for coverage here tonight. Hopkinton Hillers over the Norwood Mustangs. 5-3 is your final. For John Ritz on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. We'd like to thank everybody that joined us for tonight's broadcast from Norwood and from Hopkinton. From all of us at HCAM, take care, be well, and we'll talk to you again soon. Go Hillers!